Alright, what's going on guys? It's Jimmyusuf here, and today I have some really exciting news for you guys regarding the Elder Scrolls Online. So, ESO just announced today that it is going to be moving to a buy-to-play model. Now in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys sort of what that means. I'm a huge fan of the game, and have been playing it a lot since it came out. I've had an active subscription ever since the game came out back in April of 2014. So I do know a lot about the game. You know, have put a significant amount of time into it, and I've really enjoyed the game. It's honestly been probably one of my favorite games that I've ever played, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. So today, ESO announced that it is going buy to play starting in March on PC and June on the consoles. So on June 9th, it will be released for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And starting on March 17th, it will be moving to the buy-to-play model for PC. Now, what does that mean? So honestly, I was confused. I'm still an MMO noob. Like, honestly, Elder Scrolls Online is probably the first MMO I think I've ever played. So, you know, I still don't fully understand, you know, pay to win, buy to play, free to play. I mean, I know what they are kind of now. I've done a little more research today, but you know, I kind of just, those terms were just kind of whatever to me. So if you're someone that's like that too, I will try and explain this as best I know how. The footage you're watching too, by the way, is just some stuff I captured today from the Elden Hollow dungeon. I was doing a Undaunted pledge with some people that I know. So that's what this footage is. So you guys have something to watch. But basically, on March 17th, what now is the subscription fee to Elder Scrolls Online is moving to a buy-to-play model, meaning all you have to do is purchase the game, the $60 game, and you'll get to play as much as you want. So there is two versions of this pay model, right? So the Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited is essentially just like the buy-to-play model, okay? So you buy the game, you pay $60, and you get to play for as long as you want, and that's it, right? Like, that's exactly like what most other, you know, games out there are like nowadays. You buy, you know, excluding DLC, of course, but you buy the game and you get to play as much as you want, right? Down the pipeline, there's usually, for a lot of games in this day and age, there's DLC and you have to pay for that and whatever. And I'll talk about that in a minute. There's also a thing called ESO Plus, which is a premium, like, you know, premium subscription, and I believe that's still gonna be $14.99 a month. So that's gonna give you some different things, like it's like a 10% increase to like XP gain, gold, crafting, and stuff like that. Now a lot of people are kind of looking at that, saying that that's sort of pay to win, but honestly 10% really isn't that much, and it doesn't really give you that much of an advantage over another player that's playing the game, like at least in terms of like your gear and skill and things that you're acquiring in the game. So honestly, I'm looking at that, and I'm not really too concerned about that. So like I said, if you have, if you get the Tamriel Unlimited, which is basically just your $60 box fee, and you get to play the game for as long as you want, that is how it's going to be until there's DLC. You know, until they launch with some DLC. Now ESO has been updating like crazy ever since its launch back in April, and they've been putting out tons and tons of content. Like the game, like if you're somebody that played the game early on and you're thinking about coming back, you totally should, because there is so much new stuff. It's ridiculous. Like the end game content is off the charts, and they've just added a whole bunch of stuff over the course of the last, like, you know, like 10 months that have just been like, it's been crazy. Like honestly, for me as a player and a fan of the game, my subscription fee has always been worth it, because they've been continuing to update the game and not only just fixing bugs, but adding new content and giving us new things to do, which has been really exciting and a lot of fun. So with the buy-to-play model now, if you just have the Tamriel Unlimited sort of version of it or whatever, and you just pay the box fee and you can play as much as you want, anytime new DLC comes out, you will have to purchase that. At least that's how I understand it as of right now. However, if you are an ESO Plus member, not only do you get the 10% bonuses to like your gold and XP and crafting inspiration and stuff like that, but you will also then have access to all of the DLC as long as you have an active subscription. So, you know, if you are paying the $15 a month, you're basically it's basically like what it is now, right? Like you basically already just get the content as they add it, okay? So that's sort of how that works. The next thing I wanted to talk about was a in-game shop called the Crown Store. Now, I know a lot of times when people mention in-game shops around a game, they immediately get like a bad vibe and they think like, oh man, like this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be stuff in there that's you're gonna be able to buy with real money. It's gonna allow you to win, right? It's gonna be pay to win, right? That's not true. All of the stuff that is going to be sold in the Crown Store, which is what it's called the Crown Store, is basically like vanity stuff, right? It's new mounts, vanity pets, costumes, things that are going to maybe like, for you, you know, like they may make your experience in the game better because that might be an item or something that you want or a specific look that you want, but it's not going to allow you to be better than someone else. All of the mounts that you can purchase are going to have the exact same stats that you could, they're going to have the exact same stats as the mounts that you can already purchase in-game with just normal in-game gold, right? So like, normally right now, you just play the game, you acquire a little bit of gold, you go to the stables and you buy a horse, right? And then you can level that horse up, you can feed it different things to give it like speed, stamina, or increase your carrying capacity. And any of the mounts that you're gonna be able to buy in the Crown Store are gonna be no different. They're just gonna look different. That's the only difference, you know what I mean? So there's nothing in that Crown Store that is going to allow anyone to essentially like get an upper hand on someone else, which I think is awesome because that's like the worst way to go, right? Like the pay to win model is the worst way to go. Everybody hates that, and ZeniMax Online Studios doesn't want to do that with this game. So they're selling things, like I said, like costumes, mounts, you know, vanity pets, and they're also selling stuff like soul gem packs, potions, and things like that. So, and repair kits and stuff. So those are the types of things that right now you can normally just buy from like a merchant in-game with your normal in-game gold that you get from like doing quests and selling items and stuff like that. And now you can buy that type of stuff from the Crown shop. Now, those items aren't going to be as good as what you would be able to get in-game. So it's more of like a convenience fee, right? Like if you don't have a lot of time to play and you don't want to go out of your way to search for an alchemist, someone in the game that makes really, really good potions, and you don't want to spend your in-game gold trying to like buy those potions from them or something, you can basically just spend, you know, like X number of crowns or whatever, which will cost real money, I'm assuming, in the Crown Store, and just get like a pack of potions or you know, a pack of soul gems or something like that. So, you know, if you do, like if you're somebody that doesn't want to pay that and you do have the time to, you know, become your own crafter or your own alchemist or whatever, which like most people do, honestly, that play the game, most people kind of do that. They have one trade skill or something, you know what I mean? For me, I pretty much do it all because I don't like spending gold on anything. But, you know, you can still do that yourself and you can make the stuff yourself. It's not going to give you an upper hand to like spend money in the Crown Store. It's more of just like cosmetic stuff, which I think is a really good way to go. So for those that are subscribed to the ESO Plus service, every month you're going to be given a specific amount of crowns. So when you sign up for ESO Plus, you'll receive your allotment of crowns right away. So if you get a 30-day subscription, you're gonna get 1,500 crowns. If you do a 90-day subscription, you're gonna get 4,500 crowns. And if you do a 180-day subscription, you're gonna get 9,000 crowns. And so that's basically just sort of like their way of saying like, hey, like you've already paid, you know, per month, and we're gonna give you some crowns to spend in the Crown Store. And you can spend that on whatever you want, you know, costumes, vanity pets, mounts, and stuff like that. And they're probably gonna be adding a whole lot of different stuff, more things to that. So I'm really, really excited about this change. I know I probably didn't talk about and cover everything that I wanted to. For those of you that are interested, first of all, I'm really, really excited to be playing, and hopefully we'll be playing with more of you guys. I absolutely love this game. I have it on PC. I will continue to play it on PC. I absolutely love this game. It is so much fun, and it is so much fun to play with friends. It's ridiculous. Like there were a lot of reviews out last year that, you know, were negative towards this game, and honestly, like, they made me mad because I had so much fun in this game, and it really, really is getting better. It won a whole bunch of awards at the end of this past year, and I'm really, really looking forward to like what this next year sort of entails for Elder Scrolls Online, and I think this is going to bring a lot of new people to the game. So if you're really, really interested, I highly recommend you guys checking out the live stream that was held today on Twitch, on ZeniMax's Twitch channel. I will put the video on demand link down below in the description below. You can click that, you can watch it. It is it's awesome. They even show some stuff in there about new content coming out, you know, in the future. Stuff like Orsinium and Clockwork City and stuff like that is going to be coming as, you know, new DLC and stuff. And then of course 1.6 is on the horizon, and that is going to add Justice System, I believe, and I know for a fact it's going to add the Champion System. So a lot of stuff is changing, and I'm really excited about it. And this is a game that I really enjoy streaming as well. So I'm really excited to sort of play with you guys as well and meet you guys in game. And I think that removing sort of this subscription model per month is going to allow a lot of you guys to play the game and experience what the Elder Scrolls Online is. And it truly is an amazing experience, and I really hope that a lot of you guys pick it up. So March 17th, it is going to arrive in this new Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited version for PC and Mac, and then on June 9th, it's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One. So wanted to sort of give you guys the news of the day regarding that. As I said, it's one of my favorite games, so I thought that it would be appropriate. But yeah, if you guys have any questions and stuff, post them down in the comment section down below. I'll try and answer some questions if everyone's confused. It is not pay to win. It is not free to play. It is a buy to play model. So I just wanted to make sure to clear that up because I know a lot of people are pretty confused about it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited, and I hope the community is as well. The community here is great already. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Take me for a ride, Chip. It's been so long.
Why do you keep lunging?
Hey, cola, get the cola.
Oh my gosh, you haven't changed a bit. You seriously haven't changed a single bit at all in like the length of time that I've known you. It's ridiculous.
Why should I change? Fat people don't change. We just go to the grocery store.
That is horrible. Why would you say that?
Would you get the cola in the basket, please, for crying out loud?